Well, Black and White Network, the American left is not your friend. I'm going to repeat that again, man. The American left is not your friend. Now, we have seen across this country for the better part of a week, probably a little bit longer, these woke activists going around on campuses across the United States, discoordinated guys, and they are setting up encampments. Now, the mass is that they're pro-Palestine and anti-Israel. But in reality, I'm pretty sure, they really do hate Jews, because they definitely do. But this is really a communist movement, guys. It really is. Because some of these people on these college campuses don't even know why they're actually, quote unquote, protesting. They don't. There's actually a viral clip of a young girl actually asked a question and she didn't know why the hell she was actually protesting. She had no idea. I mean, people with a lot of wealth actually funding this across the country. This is about destroying America. Because if this is truly about Israel and Hamas, why aren't you actually over there in Gaza? Why is it that you're actually taking down the U.S. flag? See, guys, this is much bigger than Israel and Hamas. These communists, man, hate America. They hate you. There's actually trained activists going around to all these campuses, man. And it's astonishing, man. I believe some of these campuses actually want to negotiate with these people. You can't negotiate with these people. Because if you give them an inch, they're going to want much, much more. And a lot of these people aren't even students. These people are just trained communists, man, that go around and they set up these encampments, set up all of these demonstrations to cause chaos and destruction. Jewish students not allowed to actually walk on certain parts of these campuses. Yes, that is called Jew hatred. This is ridiculous, man. And you know what? If I was in control, all this stuff be wiped out immediately. Wiped out. Because you do not have a right to actually set up your own zone and take over buildings on these college campuses. You don't own those buildings. And like I said, for the most part, a lot of these people, they're not even students. They're not. But guys, we got to talk about something that's pretty good. Something that actually happened on one of these campuses because some proud Americans, a part of a fraternity, decided, you know what? We are not going to allow you to take down the U.S. flag. We are not going to allow you to take down the U.S. flag and replace it with a Palestinian flag. Not going to happen on our watch. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button, get access to the same thing. So, here we go, guys. Look at this here. Frat Boys at UNC Chapel Hill surround American flag in protection as pro-Palestine mob runs wild. Yeah, these people going around campuses wanting to take down the U.S. flag. Yes, they hate America. They hate you. But it says here, patriotic frat boys valiantly protected an American flag on the campus of the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, even while being pelted by water bottles from pro-Palestine protesters. Footage emerged on social media showing a group of male students from the Pi Kappa Phi fraternity holding on to the Stars and Stripes during a Tuesday protest. Pro-Palestine groups lobbed bottles of water at the group who clutched the flag as they were screamed at by mass protesters. So they're getting attacked while they're actually trying to protect the flag. That is patriotism, folks. We must do this. We must protect our country, man. One person was seen carrying an Israeli flag as others threw objects and water at him as the group held the flag high so as not to let it touch the ground. Yeah, because you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to let the flag touch the ground. I actually watched the video to see, because this is a big flag right here. And when I was in the Navy, we actually had a holiday flag. So if we were actually in port, we would have to hoist the holiday flag, and it was massive. And you only got 2 people actually holding up the flag. So, yeah, you're supposed to never let the flag touch the ground. Actually, you can get in trouble for that, too, if it does. It says here, despite the best efforts of the Hardy group, the protesters eventually managed to hoist the Palestine flag on the Chapel Hill campus. Still, the men's actions drew attention online with a GoFundMe set up for the frat that has raised more than $228,000. Nice. Now, here is this fraternity protecting Old Glory from these communists. Let's play it. And the Hamas people got their little masks on. Yeah, we just saw water and some bottles getting thrown on it. Yeah, that is a beautiful sight right there to see the flag get protected. Beautiful sight. The fraternity actually put out a statement here. It says, quote, "We are overwhelmed by your glorious, patriotic Americans who value good beer and great times," the fraternity wrote on the GoFundMe. "We are in contact with multiple leaders from fraternities whose members help defend the flag, including Alpha Epsilon Pi and others, in addition to Pi Kappa Psi. Our gratitude goes to all of them, and we will update supporters on what comes next." After American flag was replaced by Palestine's flag, UNC Interim Chancellor Lee Roberts responded by personally walking out into the midst of the protests and removing the Palestine flag, ABC 11 reported. Good. Roberts stood guard as he restored the American flag back onto the flagpole and applauded all workers who did so. Footage taken shows Roberts clapping his hands as some students can be heard chanting USA, USA, USA. Not long after the flag was restored, a decision was made to have it taken down, where it was folded into a traditional triangle shape and taken away. The flagpole was then left empty, prompting protesters who had gathered to disperse. Following the chaos, classes were canceled for the rest of the day, and non-mandatory operations were suspended. Police had moved in to clear out an encampment and detain some of the protesters in a tense showdown. Thing is, man, these people that are taking over the campuses, man, they need to be punished harshly, because we need to put a stop to this kind of stuff, man. The radical left, man, has been doing some wild stuff, man. Everybody talks about January 6th, but nobody talks about the May 29th insurrection, where far leftists actually were trying to attack the White House. Trump actually had to go to the bunker. Nobody talks about that. No investigations, none of that stuff. This is ridiculous, man. But shout out to these frat boys. Man, that does warm my heart right there, man. It does. There's some hope for the future of this country. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, Let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.